Today our theme for our practice is gut health. So we are going to be working on some gentle movements to kind of get things moving within in the digestive tract, a couple of twists, and just some organic kind of circular motions to relieve any stuck energy, make space for new, get rid of old, and come back to the goodness within. So on that note, we are going to start in a cozy seat. So I'd like you to choose wherever that feels good for you, whether that's legs crossed or extended. Find what works in your body, and then just gently place the hands on the knees or the lap. Again, whatever feels comfortable. Once you get there, gently draw your eyes closed, and we'll take the next couple of moments to allow ourselves to arrive here and now. Simply become aware of how you're feeling in this moment. Notice the mind, the body, and even your emotional well-being. If you had to come up with one word to describe your overall state right now, what word would that be? And simply become aware of your state, let go of any judgment or thinking you should feel differently, and just love how you feel right now. Begin to take a couple of big cleansing breaths, inhaling to fill the lungs completely, and exhaling slowly to release and let go. Feel the body as you take these big cleansing breaths. And gently begin to create some more space in your body for the breath. So sit up nice and tall, stacking every vertebra one on top of another. Eventually pull the crown of the head up towards the ceiling so the chin's about parallel with the ground beneath you. Continue to breathe. Relax the shoulders down the back body and soften your facial expression, relaxing the eyes, cheeks, and jaw. Feel the breath within. Eventually soften the chest, ribcage, and belly, continuing to tune into that ripple of the breath along the front of your body. And eventually allow the lower half of your body to soften towards the ground. So the hips, the legs, ankles, and feet soften. And continue to breathe deeply here. Feel every inhale and exhale within. And once you feel connected, grounded with the breath, gently peel your eyes open and send your gaze ahead of you. Look towards the ground and continue to keep your inner gaze towards the breath and body. So can you continue to feel every inhale and exhale though the eyes are drawn open? Our breath is our guide to our practice, so establish a connection though vision is back in the picture. Take a couple more big breaths here. On your next inhale, try to sit up even taller, really reaching the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, shift your shoulders toward the right hand side and then begin to lean your chest forward. Inhale towards center, then to the left, and back around. So you're drawing circles. So we're going to exhale towards the right and then down towards the right knee, center. Inhale as you come back around towards the left and up and around. And do a couple more at your own pace, bending the elbows as you move and really allowing the core, so the abdominal muscles, to be moving the torso rather than kind of just shifting the shoulders around. So do about one more, following your breath, and really try to coordinate breath and movement and just tune into the body. Notice where you feel the stretch. Once you've done a handful going one direction, pause, and then you're going to switch it up. So you're going to exhale then towards the left, go down, inhale right and around. Just notice what you feel. Move slowly so you can feel the body work as you flow. Doing a couple more rounds, feeling the pace of your breath. Do about one more round. Moving with your inhales and exhales. And once you've done an even amount on each side, make your way back up to neutral seated position and gently draw the eyes closed, taking a couple big breaths. Feel the breath within. Notice how those circles felt in your body. The eyes can be open or closed, but on your next inhale, reach the arms out to a T shape. On the exhale, left hand comes to the right knee and right hand comes behind you like a kickstand. Inhale, sit up as tall as you can, looking toward the right hand side now. And then exhale, begin to look behind you. Pause for a couple big breaths here as we're in this seated twist. Breathe deeply and continue to reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, gently drawing the belly button in towards the spine. If you want to leverage the twist to go a little bit deeper, you'll actively press the left hand into the right knee. Shoulders pull down away from the ears. Take a couple more big breaths here. Breathing deeply through the torso. On your next inhale, gently look forward and then exhale, unwind. Great job. Same thing, other side. So inhale, arms to a T shape. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand behind you like a kickstand. Inhale, reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling as much as you can, and then exhale, begin to look over your back shoulder. Breathe deeply, shoulder blades draw down the back body, low belly pulls in, crown of the head continues to reach tall. Imagine as though you're pivoting around the central axis of your spine, and if you want to go a little bit deeper, you'll press the right hand in towards that left knee. Breathe steadily, couple more big breaths. Try to keep that left hand behind you nice and light so the shoulders are drawing forward. About one more big breath. Feel the body. Great job. On your next inhale, look forward, and then exhale, unwind. Inhale, straighten your legs out in front of you. If you need to bob the knees up and down, feel free to do so. We're going to make our way to a nice gentle forward fold. So exhale, knees pressed down, toes pulling towards you. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, walk the hands down alongside the legs. Just pause in a posture that feels good in your body. And on your next inhale, see if you can rise up slightly and pull the heart forward, really lengthening your back body. Maybe you stay here working on drawing the heart forward. If you want, on an exhale, maybe you begin to lower those elbows towards the mat. Breathe deeply here. Try to connect with the feeling of the breath in your body. So notice where you feel your breathing going on. Continue to press the knees down. The feet are flexing as the toes pull back towards you. Shoulders pull down away from the ears. And the core is working. It's active here. So you're drawing the heart forward, trying to bring the rib cage towards the thighs rather than fingertips towards toes. Let's take about 2 more breaths. Continue to feel the breath in your body. Breathe deeply, inhaling new opportunity and exhaling that which no longer serves you. Great job. On your next inhale, walk your hands back up towards you, and then exhale, swing your legs out and around behind you. Tabletop position, hands and knees. Once you get there, big toes touch, knees spread wide, sink the hips back to the heels. Child's pose, allow the body to drape down towards the mat. Forehead can dangle in the air, rest on the ground, whichever feels good, and maybe you just gently sway those hips side to side, finding a release in the sacrum. Breathe steadily here. Continue to reside in your body on your mat. Feel what's going on within and simply be present in this moment. Take about 1 more big breath here. Beautiful. On your next inhale, gently make your way up, hands and knees, tabletop position. Exhale once you get there. Bring the wrist directly under the shoulders, knees, hips distance, and then spread those fingertips wide. We're going to do similar thing like we did with seated, but now in tabletop position. So we're going to do circles with the hips around the knees. So on your next exhale, shift the hips over toward that right hand side and gently lean forward so the shoulders kind of come forward of the fingertips. And then exhale towards the left, and then really dip those hips back and out and around. Once you start making your way forward on the right, inhale, come up towards center, and then exhale, back and around. So find where this works in your body. Only make the circles as big as it feels good. Really find the way that you can move with your breath, though. And again, just imagine that you're drawing circles around the knees with those hip points. And do about 1 or 2 in this direction still. And then once you feel ready, you can move the other way. So just move organically, find what feels good. Really just kind of working for a release in the hips and the sacrum. Again, if you haven't changed direction yet, maybe now is the time to go the opposite way. Inhaling when you come forward, exhaling down and around. And just pay attention to your body. If something feels uncomfortable, maybe you make the circles a little smaller. Continue to breathe. And do about 1 more. Once you've done about an even amount in each direction, gently sit the hips back towards the heels and then bring the hands towards the thighs. And again, eyes can be open or closed, but simply take a couple of moments to observe how you feel. Find your way back to the breath if you've lost the connection to feeling your inhales and exhales. Simply become aware of how your body feels. On your next exhale, gently shift the hips over towards the right, just kind of bringing them off the heels. And then swing your legs out and around in front of you. We're going to lay down next. So if you need some more space, inch yourself forward and inhale, reach those arms out ahead of you. On an exhale, slowly lower yourself down. Once you get to laying on your mat, gently hug the knees in towards you. Wrap your arms around the legs and gently rock side to side. Breathe steadily. Notice how you feel in this shape now, Apanasana, knees to chest pose. And for our final posture of our flow today, we'll make our way to a reclined twist. So whenever your next exhale arises, gently allow the arms to come to a T shape with palms facing upwards and lower the knees toward the left-hand side. Gaze can be up towards the ceiling over the right hand with eyes open or closed. And relax. Simply melt into the shape and breathe here. Relax those fingers, the shoulders, soften the right side body, the hips. Relax the legs and the toes. Melt your body down. Find your way back to feeling the breath in your body. Can you feel the gentle wave of every inhale and exhale along the right hand side? Simply allow your awareness to rest there. On your next inhale, gently bring your knees up to center, and then exhale, slowly lower them over towards the other side. Gaze again can be up towards the ceiling or over the left hand now. Find what feels good in your neck and your body. And again, let yourself decompress, unwind, and rest in this posture. Let go of any holding in the body and simply allow the ground to support you as you melt down. Eventually bring your awareness toward the left side of your body. Feel the inhales and exhales along the left rib cage, the left side of your torso. Allow your awareness to just rest easy on the sensation of the breath within. And whenever your next inhale arises, gently raise the legs back to center, and then exhale, straighten those legs down towards the mat. And you can gently bring your hands by your sides with palms face up or rest them on the body if that feels better. Once you get to a cozy resting position, gently draw your eyes closed if you haven't already. Begin to invite in towards your body a soft and relaxed state. Allow your body to begin to soften towards the ground even further. Start by relaxing the crown of your head. Soften your forehead. Relax the eyebrows. Soften the eyes. Relax your temples and your cheekbones. Soften the jaw. Relax your lips, your teeth, and gently float the tongue down away from the roof of your mouth. Allow the ears to soften as you gently press the back of the head towards the ground beneath you, relaxing the scalp. Soften your shoulders, relax the upper arms and the elbows. Soften the lower arms and the wrists. And relax your hands, allowing the fingers to naturally curl inwards. Soften your chest, the rib cage and belly, and completely melt your back down towards the ground beneath you, relaxing every vertebra. Eventually soften the hips, sacrum, the glutes and pelvic area. Relax the upper legs and the knees. Soften the lower legs and the ankles. And relax your feet, allowing every toe to get a little bit softer. Notice if you're holding on anywhere else in your body and simply let go. Continue to let go, release, and let be, pausing here to rest for the next couple of moments. If you'd like to stay here longer, please stay exactly as you are. Only when you're ready, begin to invite the awareness back in towards your body. Start by deepening the breath, or simply adding subtle movements to the toes, the fingers, the wrists and ankles. Only when you're ready, gently roll over to either side and pause there to rest in a fetal position. Take your time. Eventually make your way all the way up to seated, keeping the eyes softly closed as you move. We'll meet in a cozy seat with eyes drawn close and palms touching at heart center. Once you get to your seated posture, take a couple of moments to consciously observe how you feel. Check out the mind, notice the body, and observe your emotional state right now. If you had to come up with one word to describe the state of your being right now, what's the first word that comes to you? Simply notice, observe, let it be. It may be the same as the beginning of class, it may be different. We're simply here to become aware. Gently give yourself a smile and truly thank yourself for showing up here today, for dedicating your time to your health, to your life, and to your yoga practice. And thank you so very much for sharing your beautiful energy and practice with me here today. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.